welcome to Crazy Bake. Today I'm going to be doing a baked cheesecake with a little bit of difference. We're going to just be making a baked cheesecake, but I'm going to be using ginger nuts instead of your digestives, and I have here a caramel sauce I'm going to be putting on top of it. Let's get on, shall we? First of all, I need to do my biscuits, because I haven't ground my biscuits down. Sorry. I'm just going to remove that quickly. Thank you for doing that for me. Put those over there for a moment. Get this guard. It's best to keep guard on the blades if you can, because they hurt the fingers. I'm just trying to get hold of that without cutting my fingers.
Yeah, it made it, isn't it?
It's just a bit awkward to line them up. That's it. There we go. And I'm just going to use that to crush my biscuits. As I say, I have 300 grams of ginger nuts here, because I am using a big I'm just going to put it all on. I'm just going to try breaking them up a little bit. Obviously you know how to crush your biscuits. I'm just grinding all my ginger nuts down. Obviously, it's a bit boring part. Just chuck them crumbs away.
We are recording on the phone.
And just give it a little shake, because I want it ready. And there you go. Pop that off. And let's have a look. There you go. I've got a lovely
Beautiful.
fine crumb there. Obviously, people do it different ways. They will put it in and melt their butter in a pan. With this, a lot of people do it different ways. You put it into your tin and put it into, some people put it in the oven for 10 minutes or so. Others put it in the fridge for a good half hour. That's just for your base really, but I'm just going to put my butter in with it and put it in a tin and put it in the fridge while I make the rest of it. Just check my butter. As you can see, I've cheated a bit. I'm not going to mess around with all that. Actually, I don't normally do it this way, but I am. My butter's a bit hot, but that's fine. perfect. I mean, I can't see why I'd want to make life harder for myself, really, to be honest. Slightly greased my tin. Just pop that blade out. Pop it over there. Right, I am using a bigger tin than I normally do. That's why I've used a whole pack of biscuits this time. I'm using a lot bigger tin, so hopefully it's different. And like I say, I'm using ginger nuts to make it a little bit festive. You can, if you like, put a little bit of sugar into this mixture as well. Now, I'm just going to press that in. You can press it in anyhow you like, really. Upsides just a little bit. Bit messy, but there we go. It's a bit cut. It's a bit of time. Yeah.
If you want your base thick, you can use 2 packs of biscuits.
Yeah. I mean,
don't need it too much at the size, but
no, it's just it's your preference, really. If you like it, just making sure I got no gaps. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect. I'm not in a chef's school. We normally like it on our base. So, there you go. That's that done. Just rinse my hands off. What I'm going to do is, like I say, you could put it in the oven for about 10 minutes if you like. To firmen it up. All I'm going to do is just put it in the fridge while I get on with the next bit. That's what I do with my normal cheesecake. That's what I'm doing with this one. Right. I'm just going to swap them over and use the paddle one. Right, I have 3 packs of cream cheese here. Slightly less than what my recipe calls for, but you make do. And because my 3 packs should have been more than I needed, but it turned out it wasn't. I have some sour cream, 200 grams. I didn't tell you. 3 packs of cream cheese. They're 180 gram packs, but I measured mine out and there wasn't quite. There should have been more, but there wasn't. If you know what I meant. 200 grams of sour cream. I'm using sour cream because I know it's used a lot in American cheesecake, so I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm putting digestives in instead of digestives, or you could even use chocolate digestives. That's festive for Christmas. I'm just going to mix that just to combine it together. Just a quick little mix there, combine that. I have my caster sugar, it's 125 grams I'm using. We'll put it all down below what I'm using. All I'm going to do, is just give that a little mix. Hasn't got to be perfect. To that, you need the rind of a lemon. I only got a quarter, so mine's not a lot. And 2 tablespoons of cornflour. And I'm just going to off there for a minute. Just going to make sure that's all mixed in as well around there. I'm just going to combine that in. Now, to that, I'm going to add 2 egg yolks. Yeah. This goes for a really long camera, doesn't it? I'm using 3 eggs. Okay. And 2 egg yolks as well. Actually, it can be all chucked in together. 2 egg yolks as well. And I'm just gonna really pour that in there. Just help it along a bit. I mean, it is obviously you really need to. Should have got your cream cheese light and fluffy. You want to spend the time whisking it, do please. It will come out a lot better. Now what I'm just going to do is put that on full whisk, medium flame, to make sure there's no lumps or bumps in it. And it could be just a few minutes, it could be about 5 minutes. So it looks better to leave your cheesecake bottom.
What now?
Is it on? Okay, here you go. We've got it so that there's no lumps or bumps in it. Like I say, there's probably people that are going, that's totally not how we do our cheesecakes, but I need to get my cheesecake case out of the oven. I've got oven on the brain. Got oven on the brain. Out of the fridge. Like I say, I've left it only for a few minutes while I knock this up, so it's not the best. But all I'm going to do now is just pour that into on top of my ginger nuts. Now I think there's quite a bit. There's enough sugar in the mixture.
10-inch round.
Round tin.
Gas mark 4.
Gas mark 4. And I'm going to put it in the oven for roughly about 40 to 50 minutes. Obviously it depends on your oven. And we'll be back once it's cooled down to finish it off. Bye. go.
Out of the oven?
Out of the oven. It hasn't quite had the 50 minutes, so I'd say about 35 to 40 minutes. But obviously, you know, it does depend on your oven. My ginger nuts have sort of
Only a little bit
gone a bit around the edges, but you know, it's trial and error with this, isn't it? It's, give it a go and see what happens. Simon is itching to pour the caramel over the top.
Gotta wait for it to cool down, huh?
Yeah, because
Well, unless you coil it and shove it in the fridge.
it'll just melt it.
Let it cool down for a bit.
Obviously, this is still extremely hot from the oven.
Oh, you're not doing too bad.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
God knows what this is going to taste like.
Oh, who knows?
Never had baked cheesecake.
Never had my version of baked cheesecake. I've had baked cheesecakes before, but I normally buy them.
Do you just put a thin layer on, or?
Well, I think it is whatever you want on it. I'm just putting a thin layer on because obviously it's still really warm and it gives it help to spread it around. You can put a load on it. Maybe it's better to do it when it's warm. Nice caramel.
Caramel baked cheesecake.
Obviously it helps it because it is still so warm. It'll help it melt. And really you can have it as thick or as little as you like. What do you think?
Maisie May. Can't have it yet, it's hot.
Come on.
It's hot. It's hot. Do you like caramel?
Not too sure of that weird stuff.
What are you going to do now? Put it in the freezer?
Right, what I'm going to do now is wash my hands because someone's sticky now. Yeah, someone's sticky now. And you could just leave it like that, or maybe even you want more on it.
No.
You want more on it. My daughters. I've got some salted caramel pieces here. Oops. Obviously you can if you want. Caramel's quite easy enough to make, but I like to make my life easy. Just gonna drop these around. Someone's in my sink.
No. Maisie. Kid's got a thing about water.
Yeah. Just give it a little extra. And then just really leave that to cool. And it'll be able to get it out the tin then. So, if you enjoyed that, give it a try. We will later. Let you know. And if you're wondering, please do like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Hopefully we'll be back later. Maybe to try it. And yes, I am in there. There is my Christmas cake, just for an update. Finished. Obviously I've made this because from my icing I didn't waste my egg yolks. I've still got one. But I've used them in this. You could make custard. And I've made sprinkles and some decorations with the leftover icing I had. So, give this a good thumbs up. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. So, welcome back. We're still here. Simon couldn't wait. So, here we go. Here it is with all the caramel. There it is. It is absolutely lovely. It's still very warm. The only advice I would give you is the ginger nuts, if you put them up the side a bit, do tend to go a bit darker than the rest of the gingerbread. The ginger nut biscuits. Extremely hot. So I'd give this a thumbs up, give it a go. Obviously I said try not, you will get this darker edging by using ginger nuts. And because obviously in the oven they've crispened even more for a ginger nut biscuit. Oh yeah, hope you enjoyed this. We certainly are. Give it a go. See you soon.